we're going to be going in and doing a simple ammo test today. We're going to be using wet phone books. It's basically going to be a caliper comparison video. Basically, what my intentions are is see how these calipers perform compared to each other. Right here we have a 380. This is a Bursa. The barrel length is 3.5 inches. We're going to be testing a couple of different rounds. I'll show them to you. And my main idea for this is to see if a 380 automatic really is acceptable as a self-defense round. I've read about online where it worked, sometimes where it didn't work, whatever. I'm going to say with proper shot placement, I'm going to pretend that we're having proper shot placement here, and how these little rounds perform. We have a 102 grain Golden Saber hollow point and 95 grain, what a lot of people use, a full metal jacket. It's a Winchester. And we're going to compare it to a 45 automatic, which isn't much of a really good comparison. However, I want to see what it can do. However, the 45 is in full metal jacket. What they used to use back in the day with their 1911s, they used to use 230 grain hardball. People talk about how it drops people just because of the sheer fact that it's big. For 9mm, we're going to use a Glock 19, and we're going to compare it to a standard self-defense load, what most people consider to be something decent, not really bottom line, but just above it, and that's a 124 grain gold dot. Plus P, by the way. So we're going to compare to 124 grain 9mm, 230 grain full metal jacket, 45. We're going to compare these little 380 rounds in the wet phone books and see what kind of stuff we can get out of them. So see if it's up to the task for defense. Alright, here goes the 45 test. I'm going to shoot it first, 230 grain full metal jacket with a lead bullet. with 124 grain spear gold dot. Last and most definitely least, we have the 380 first with the 102 grain Golden Saber bullet, and second with the 95 grain full metal jacket, flat nose. Alright, might have some juice. Yeah, okay, alright. Right here, I'm going to walk you through it. If you can take a guess at which one might be which, you get a prize. The 4 bullet holes here. This happens to be the 9mm, and that was a hollow point. 45 ball up here, 380 hollow point, and the 380 ball. So I'm going to open it up a little bit of the way and see what kind of damage path we're getting. And this is my first time doing this. So I can tell you that our 9mm hollow point is definitely doing good. Our 380 is not far behind. Our 45 ball isn't looking good, and in fact, I don't see a difference between a 380 ball or the 380 full metal full jacket bullet and the 45. And right here, the 9mm is just tearing it to shreds. I can fit a few fingers in that. The 380 is starting to lose a little bit of power. At first in the wound path, it's starting to look good, and definitely getting good results out of that gold dot there. It's tearing up this, really, because I can't get the book open. Hang on. Okay. Kind of crunched it down, but 380 is really not that far behind. It looks to be about maybe, I'll say, 3/5 of what the 9mm is doing. It's respectable, but And those little, I mean, that's the 380 full metal jacket, and that's the 45, so at least the 45 makes a little bigger hole. And it looks like the 9mm is just going to tear this one completely up. And at the back of the book, everything's starting to lose energy, except really the 9mm. Kind of chugging on through. And I do have a slug. I recovered one. It's being the 380 Golden Saber. And it's got good symmetrical expansion. That wasn't really my goal. I'm going to go ahead and answer the final question before I run out of battery. And that is, can a 380 keep up with the other calipers? It's a mouse gun. After reviewing this and doing a few tests with it, it's definitely a mouse gun. It's not a full-size caliper. It's right on the verge, and I'll say the 9mm being completely, basically, some people say it's what the limited, caliper is. I'm going to say the 380 probably doesn't have what it takes. However, if you make your shots count and use deeper penetrating bullets, like there's a good comparison between the 380 full metal jacket, if I can get a good page, and the hollow point. You can see there's a good definite difference, and over here too. So if you use a good round, a deeper penetrating hollow point, so that's something like this, or an XTP, it should do alright. I'm not going to say it's really adequate right now, but for a backup gun, it's about the best you can get. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day.